Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one. And I think it's a great test for both teams.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. And he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. He takes it in. Tipped away. Schroeder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The drive by Mitchell. Misses from close range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
It's stolen by Gobert. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Conley against Paul. Down low. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 6 on the shot clock. Booker the pass to Bridges. Shot on the wing. Rebound, Utah.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Here's Paul after the basket by Utah. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's good. This game is all even. He has 7.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
We're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Paul looking around. Bridges against Gobert. And close.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Out to Conley from past the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now here's Paul. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Mitchell against Booker. Over in the corner, Conley. And the Jazz, another 3. Booker looking around. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 1. And the second.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in its small forward. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton in the corner. Over Gobert. And that one no good to start him off on the night. On the wing, Mitchell. And Utah, another 3. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Clock is at 3. The drive by Paul. Here's Crowder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's good. 2 points. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Fires for 3. A rebound by Mitchell. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's Conley penetrating. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
A nice shot by Booker. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those 3-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Driving in. Crowder with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Booker outside. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
That's to Paul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score, he definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
Conley against Paul. Passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
A nice shot by Booker.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. All sorts of time. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Mike Conley. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Crowder. There's the drive. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Mitchell hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great info. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. And he makes good on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Now here's Payne. T right on him. He kicks to McGee. Back to Payne. And Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Utah has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Clarkson looking for an opening. Shoots from the right block, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. On defense, the Suns. Gay finds Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. 3 on the clock. Gay with no one around. And the 3 off target. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Payne with it. He's got 5. Pass to Craig. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Payne covering. Back to Hernan Gomez. Sinks that one from the post. Hernan Gomez has got his first points of the night.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander-Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of them in that game. Scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
The 3. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Craig. And the Suns miss again. Jazz leading by 5. Now, here's Clarkson. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Dishes it to Whiteside. Good on the shot.
Even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. McGee sets the pick for Payne. And Craig has it in the corner. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Suns trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For Utah, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. There's 39 seconds left in the third. The drive by Clarkson comes up empty down low. Got a piece of it. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Johnson. Driving to the basket, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Alexander Walker. Whiteside against Johnson, trying to get something going, and McGee kicks to Johnson. Back to McGee, and so it's Utah headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
and he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Payne's shot is good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Utah leading by 7. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your son.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. Paul dishes to Bridges. Fires at the elbow.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And the pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there. O'Neal's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Gobert knocks it away.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
To the paint. Here's Crowder. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Conley feeling it out from deep three-point range. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Back to Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. To the middle. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
No good from Booker. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Over in the corner, Paul gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Booker with no one around. He can't get that one to fall. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. 44 seconds left in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here is Conley. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses. So we see the Jazz get the win here. This was a hard-fought. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here we go.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here's Hero. Down low. Here's Tucker. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Suns on offense. Up top, Crowder. Butler covering. Here's Paul. The shot misses. Good D by Adebayo. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Tucker. Hero for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. For 3, Bridges. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker with it. Now guarded by Butler. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Lowry finds Hero. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Hero for 3. On target from range.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Booker. Ayton in the high post. Left side Paul. Shot clock at 3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. And he's going for the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
Lowry against Paul. Crowder outside. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lowry with it. Hero screen on Paul. Hero outside. Back to Lowry. Adebayo sets a screen. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Lowry outside. Pass to Hero. Hero on the wing. To the inside. Tucker got a hand on it. Bridges against Butler. Tipped. Paul passes to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. That one is off. The Heat with the lead. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Ayton, the screen on Lowry. Pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And another basket for Phoenix.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Adebayo. Hero outside. Pass to Lowry. Adebayo sets a screen. Back to Hero. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Heat. They're up by 3.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Crowder outside. The 3. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. In transition, here they come. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Picked up by Tucker. Crowder against Hero. The kick out to Paul. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Ooh, an open look for Hero. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Lowry against Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Launches a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Paul. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Butler. Hero on the wing. Give him 8 points now. The shot, no good. The Suns trailing. Left side, Paul. Crowder outside. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Butler finds Hero. Lowry outside. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. To the middle. Adebayo in the post. He's against Crowder. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6 points. You know, what we call a smart foul. Part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
And that one's good.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Left side, Paul. And here's Ayton, pounded by Adebayo. Lowry with it. This one for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Crowder outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Ahead. Stolen by Ayton. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Hero. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Paul against Lowry. Ball passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Lowry against Paul. Hero outside. Tucker with a screen. Fires from deep. Stolen by Booker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Ayton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Lowry right side. Hero outside. On the take. Yep, that one goes. Hero's got 10.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got JaVale McGee. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Just 2 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Miami ball.
Oladipo outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Oladipo. Oladipo on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
McGee, a screen on Oladipo. Payne, the pass to McGee. And here's the fast break. Oladipo outside. Covered by McGee. And he converts the layup. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Payne against Oladipo. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot by Payne, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Johnson with a double team. Outside Robinson. Here's Strus. Down low. Covered by McGee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Payne. To the inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
No, there's no doubt. Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions. You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Craig attacking. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Outside Payne.
Heat foul. Umair Yurtseven. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Payne. Pass to McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good. A line change here for Miami.
At the line for Phoenix.
And both free throws good for McGee. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Butler, a screen on Payne. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Shaman. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Payne with it. Picked up by Lowry. Here's Shaman. Nails it from 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Hero with the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Payne on the bounce. McGee a screen. Outside Johnson. Outside Craig. Outside Payne. Counted from distance. Payne's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Payne against Lowry. Hero outside. A shot from the high post. And Miami again with the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
The kick out to Johnson. The 3-ball. And the Suns get another 3.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. And time for a short break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Paul against Lowry. And it's Paul off the drive. Pass to Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
The Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Lowry outside. And here's Butler. Right side Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges against Butler. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker finds Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Lowry against Paul. Hero for three. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lowry with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Out to Lowry. Outside Tucker. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. And the Heat lead by 3.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Outside for Booker. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Paul with a steal. Bridges passes to Ayton. Crowder with it. There's the drive. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Shoots from 12. Another one falls for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hero with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside for Booker.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Ayton. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now here's Lowry. Butler, a screen on Paul. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
That shot missing. Some solid defense from Butler. Lowry against Bridges. Pass to Adebayo. Out left to the wing. Left side Tucker. With the tip. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
Yes! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Lowry outside. Hero outside. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your son, canceled. Let's make some noise. Let's go!
Here's Booker. Adebayo with the rejection. Oh, return to sender. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
Tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Young, no good. On offense, here are the Suns. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Paul passes to Crowder. His three-pointers off the mark. Collins against Paul. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Inside, Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now for three. Booker. Ayton finds Paul. Bridges outside. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Collins looking around. Pass to Capella. Paul with the steal. And here we go. And that one drops for him.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Ball against Young. Collins kicks to Young. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Young. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Paul outside. And Capella sends it back. In the corner, it's Hunter. Uncovered. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
The drive by Paul for three. Bridges. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. There's the pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Hunter. The Suns getting the bucket. Outside Collins. Six to shoot. Here he goes. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And the mobility of John Collins, a big man who capitalizes well on these challenging drives.
And it's Paul penetrating out the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. Lets it go with a three. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul right side over Young. The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Young, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the rejection by Eaton.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
That puts them in the lead.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young against Paul. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Phoenix. They trail by 1. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
No good from Booker.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bogdanovich has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. Paul against Young. Paul looking over the floor. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
That's his first.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Paul against Young. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Pass to Booker. Feeds to Ayton. Misses from short range. The Hawks leading by 6.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Atlanta now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Young against Paul. It's Young on the wing. Collins, a screen on Paul. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Paul against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Booker up
2
top.
minutes.
Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Crowder the screen. The drive by Paul. And that one good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Young looking around. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. For the three, knocks down the three ball. Young's got 7 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Booker outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Ayton against Capella. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Booker.
And nothing you could do. I mean, at times, Booker is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
Paul against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. He dishes it to Capella. Young outside. Over Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
No good with the elbow jumper. Young from outside. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was
the previous play is underway.
Before heading to the locker room, they're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hand.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first.
Thank you, David. And
your Suns, 16. The Hawks, 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got DeLon Wright. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Herter in at the 2. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Payne kicks to Craig. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And there's the drive. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Suns shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Craig kicks to Johnson. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's McGee. Rebound by the Hawks.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The Suns making a change here. Holiday's checked in. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Craig has it in the corner. With the drive, dishes to McGee. Over Okongwu. McGee's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 12. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Pass to Luau. Back to Herter. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's McGee, and there it is for him. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Wright looking around. Passes it to Herter. There's the triple. That one no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Holiday, the pass to Shamet. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta leading by 12.
2 minutes remaining.
Gallinari attacking. Yep, it counts. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gallinari with the steal. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Wright against Holiday. And it's Wright missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And here is Craig. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 13 feet away. Phoenix no good that time either. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Fires top of the key. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Baseline jumper. And too long on the shot. The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Gallinari. Plays it up and banks it in. Gallinari's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Holiday with another miss. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And stolen by Wright. Fast break, here we go. Here's Luau, and he jams it with authority.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Open shot. Holiday hits the jumper in space. Holiday's got his first points in this one. Right for 3. Craig pulls it in. Holiday looking for an opening. From deep. And so it's Atlanta with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
A guy with Shamet's shooting ability can make anything work. The mid-range is almost too easy.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. The Hawks leading by 14. Young in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Phoenix ball.
The Suns shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Outside Crowder. Driving the lane. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Hunter. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 14. Bridges left side. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Ayton inside. Capella covered, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Capella sets a screen for Young. The dish now to Bogdanovich. The pass to Capella. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ball outside. Outside Crowder. No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The drive by Booker. Shot by Crowder, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
2 minutes remaining.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Booker with no one around. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's 7 points for Devin Booker.
And what a baller Booker is. Capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Here's Young. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
From deep, Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Suns trail by 12. Paul outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team was catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Here is Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Bridges misses. Bogdanovich looking around. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Phoenix ball.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Shot clock at 5. Booker, the pass to Ayton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. And there's the drive. Outside for Booker. Blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Conley against Paul. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Now Mitchell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley passes to Mitchell. Knocked away. With the drive, here's Bogdanovich. It's blocked. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Back to Crowder. Uncovered. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. It's a tie ball game.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Conley. The three from Mitchell drains the triple.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Booker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Left side Conley fires the three. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder right side. Here's Bridges. Yes, it's good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back to your chance.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Conley finds Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Bridges on the wing. Offline with a three. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender. He's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Gobert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 3 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority. They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Fires the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. On offense, here's Utah. Bogdanovic from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Conley against Paul. Booker. Shots blocked. Bogdanovic on the wing. 5 points in the game. Oh, deflected. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Conley. And it's Aiden off the drive. And Gobert with a block. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And now the Suns fast break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bridges passes to Booker. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Left side, Mitchell shoots over Booker. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Outside Conley. Jacks up a three.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
The shot. Booker finds Paul. Up and over Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Mitchell into the lane. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ayton. From outside the arc. Paul's shot is off.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's O'Neal. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And he banks in the layup. And now a 4-point Jazz lead.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. You got to push him out further.
Paul against Conley. And here's Crowder from the arc. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Second chance shot. And Gobert with a block.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Right side, Paul. Goes back up. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for Phoenix, we've got JaVale McGee, Torrey Craig out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Clarkson. Off target from outside. The Suns trailing. Craig up top, defended by Gay. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
McGee against Whiteside. Now here's McGee. The D's right on him. 5 on the clock. Here's Craig. That one's wide left. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Johnson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to Craig, deflects the pass, uses the glass to finish the layup. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. Sam Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Holiday passes to Johnson. The game now all tied up.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Holiday.
Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. Now here's Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Clock at 2. Back to Hernan Gomez. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Holiday. For the lead, and another basket for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Jazz Dancers. All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dancing.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Holiday against Conley. From deep, Johnson. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Over Craig. And he can't bank that one in. Phoenix with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Johnson passes to Holiday. Back to Johnson. To the paint. Here's McGee. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah trailing here. To the inside. O'Neal misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Now here's Holiday. Inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Holiday against Conley. Baseline jumper. Rebound, Utah. Conley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Conley against Holiday. Pass to McGee. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 17.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away and threat.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul for 3. Knocks down the triple.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Pass to Mitchell. Changes up. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 19.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
With a 9-footer, there's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The kick out to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
The 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Conley passes to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Down low. Second chance effort. The kick out to Conley. From the arc. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 15 in the game. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Now here's Bridges, tightly guarded. Here's Booker. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Booker's got his first points of the game.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley finds Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside for Booker. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Outside Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Ball passes to Crowder. Money! And that one brings them within one!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Conley passes to Mitchell. No good. Booker with the defensive effort. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And the Jazz with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. O'Neal on the wing. Booker against Mitchell.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
That's his third personal foul. Second.
Good on first, and that'll put him up 2.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Ball finds Crowder, and Gobert with a block, and he stays with it. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another. And doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now, here's Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feet.
Paul kicks to Booker to the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Lowry with the ball. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Poked away and stolen by Butler. Lowry with the ball. Bridges covering. Hero no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Crowder. Bridges. And the jumper is good.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Booker with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Butler in the corner. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry passes to Hero. Floats it up for Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
Paul looking around. Takes it inside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. No one near him. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Got that one up quick. Henry's got 6 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Adebayo
kicks to Butler. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Paul against Lowry. Booker dishes to Paul. Passes to Ayton. Lock at 6. That one goes in.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Going inside. That one no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Hero from long range. Suns trail by 8. Booker right side. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got his second basket.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Outside Lowry. There's Hero with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 9.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
He got it up.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
And so it's Miami. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Now, here's Butler. Drives to the hoop. This ball grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Can't throw down the putback. Miami leading by 12. To the paint. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Floats it up for Butler and taken away by Paul. Crowder from outside. That one doesn't go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Lowry passes to Tucker. Lowry looking around. The pass to Hero. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Crowder. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Takes it off the glass. Adebayo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
To end the cold streak, and that one goes long. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Butler a screen on Paul. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
Lowry against Paul. Booker outside. 1:56 left now here in the second. And a missed layup.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen on Paul. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's good for 2.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Lowry against Paul. Hero from long range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges against Butler. Here's Ayton. He shoots again. Goes up again. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And Crowder slams it in.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Now Hero trains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Lowry. Floats it up for Butler. And so Miami again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here are the Suns now. Paul outside. And so it's Miami finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Suns trail by 15. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Payne, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. Here's Oladipo driving the lane and finished off by Oladipo.
The combination of sheer muscle and speed of Victor Oladipo. You can't stop this guy. So excellent at finishing over aggressive defense.
That free throw good from Oladipo. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Stolen. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Back to Payne. Now, here's Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Martin. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. That's tipped. Pass to Robinson. The 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Shamet. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Deep 2 from Robinson. Drops one in from the wing. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Johnson outside. Here's Craig. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Payne passes to Shamet. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Miami?
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside for Martin. Over Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Robinson. Now Martin. Shoots from the line. Robinson misses. In the corner. Shamet with it. And the Suns get it back. Johnson finds McGee. Outside Robinson. Inside. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Robinson. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Driving inside. Payne's shot is good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now Oladipo. He has 5. He kicks to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Payne looking around. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Shot clock at 6. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Shamet's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Suns.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Payne covering. Puts it up from 17. Robinson for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Payne kicks to Shamet. He takes it in.
Heat foul. Caleb Martin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Payne with it. 1 second left. Johnson. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Miami.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Boy, when Butler's feeling it from 3, he's pretty much unguardable right now. Nice delivery from range.
Ball outside. And here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Miami leading by 21. Outside Lowry. The pass to Hero. Off target from outside. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton a screen on Butler. Now here's Bridges. Back to Crowder. Bridges passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. That one misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Tucker. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Paul against Lowry. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Paul against Lowry. Paul with the buckets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lowry kicks to Hero. On the top of the key, and it comes off the front of the rim. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Crowder inside, guarded by Zucker. Paul outside, and it's off from 3-point range. Hero passes to Butler. Launches it. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. Hero, no good. Sun shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Booker outside. Here's Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
The assist.
6 points for Jay Crowder.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Booker against Lowry. Shoots from 12. The shot, no good. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. And stolen by Ayton. Paul finds Booker. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Outside Lowry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat. On the wing, Booker. Butler with the steal. Now Lowry. Pass to Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
side, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And Smitty, tonight's game features 2 outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Outside Johnson. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. To the paint. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. Five to shoot. Outside Paul. Stolen by Young. The shot comes out. Paul with some nice D. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul from behind the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Capella screen on Bridges. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella. Leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Paul passes to Johnson. Paul against Young. Shot clock at 6. Paul finds Booker. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to start. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
The drive by Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Here's Collins.
Whoa, wait a second. An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Paul against Young. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Young. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Outside Paul for 3. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Booker's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Hunter finds Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Young against Paul. 3-pointer. Misses another. He's 0 for 4.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Paul against Young. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Hunter for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns trailing. And here's Ayton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Johnson passes to Ayton. Capella with a block. Back to Collins. Stolen by Bridges. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead. They're up by...
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Clock at 6. Paul finds Johnson. Collins with the defensive effort.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Takes it inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Bridges. Booker against Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Paul with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
The drive by Paul. Outside Booker. Off target with the 3.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Hunter, good.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Ayton with a screen. Here he goes. Paul passes to Ayton, looking to end the run. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Launches it. And the Hawks with another 3. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Back to Hunter. Young against Bridges. Outside Young. Capella, the pass to Young. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. For 3, Booker. It's Johnson with a drive. Down low. Young against Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Back to Hunter. Driving to the basket. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Paul against Young. Here's Bridges. Hey, rejected by Capella. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. 24 seconds left in the second. Right side, Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Capella can't get it to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Hawks on top, up by 15. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's 12. Thanks very much, Allie. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Jay Crowder. Landry Shamet is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's McGee in at the center position.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Wright's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Holiday. Pass to Shamet. From downtown. Gets the three ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
To the inside, Okongwu. Hey, expanding his range. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wright. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. And the Hawks lead by 18.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Craig. Back to Holiday. Pass to Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Takes a three. And the Suns get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Gallinari for three. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
McGee passes to Craig. Drills it from deep. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. Poke loose. Back to Gallinari. Okongwu, high post. He's against Crowder. Okongwu, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Craig passes to McGee. Back to Craig. Crowder goes in. Pass to Shamet.
2 minutes.
Fires it from 18. From the wing. Gallinari pulls it in.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Luau Cabarro. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Wright missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. McGee can't get the putback. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Luau Cabarro. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Shamet. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Shamet's got 5 now.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Outside Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Wright. Outside for Gallinari. 2 on the clock. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. McGee with a steal. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Now here's Wright. And there's the lob. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. Gallinari's shot is off. On the wing, Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Luau Cabarro. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Collins against Johnson. Pass to Aiden. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And here's Collins. There's Young with the 3, and Aiden pulls it down.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Booker finds Aiden. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Capella. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Young against Paul. Outside Young. Down low. Ooh, Aiden with the block. Young against Paul. Out to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich from long range knocks down the long J. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Now here's Johnson. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Hunter. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Shot clock at 5. Outside Bogdanovich. That 3's off the mark. The Suns have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. All alone. The shot's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Johnson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Young. Into the lane. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Trae Young.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers. Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Capella can't get it to go.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
And a deep three from Young. The long distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 16.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges outside. Fires in the triple.
3.
So it's Atlanta now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.